Record. So hi, I'm Lynn Huber, and this is Richard. We have Lori and Mark on, and we have Rick in his truck.
Hey, hi everybody.
Today is December 4th, and oh my gosh, can you believe it? We are 7 campaigns in to this Cruise Like a Boss incentive. Yeah. We're more than halfway now. So you guys, we're on the slippery slope back down. So if you haven't kicked it in gear, you need to do it now. Like now. So let me get my PowerPoint. Let me share my screen.
Wait, someone else is coming on.
What is this?
Are we recording?
Somebody's trying to call in?
All right.
Oh, somebody's
all right. I got it.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me share my screen. So you can see my Cruse stuff now?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. So today, like I said, is December 4th. And today, and it's our Cruise Like a Boss meeting. So welcome everybody, and I know there will be a lot of people on the replay. So let's have Richard go from here.
Well, hi everybody. Cruise Like a Boss. It's an all-inclusive cruise to Bermuda. Block out your calendar, April 28th to May 3rd, 2018. And I'd even block out the day before and the day after, because they'll probably fly us in, have you stay in a hotel the night before, and then you'll probably fly home that same day getting out. But just to make sure, have yourself free for that whole week. This is campaign 20 of this year through campaign 6 of 2018.
I forgot to mention, we are on board Anthem of the Seas. We're on the top deck, and we are playing miniature golf today. So Richard and I are busy playing golf on the top deck of the ship. You can see the ocean over the side of the ship. Pretty cool. Okay, let's move on.
I hope they don't have you have to retrieve your balls.
So Richard, what do you have to do to get on this ship?
Well, to get on this, I was going to wear my Grinch shirt today and tell everybody that don't let the Grinch talk you out of reaching your sales. But my Grinch shirt is green, and it disappeared into the golf game here. So anyway, long story short, get on the cruise. You earn 100 points when you have personal sales of $300 to $499. When you get your sales up over $499, you get them at 500, which everybody should be at now, right at Christmas time. 500 points and up, $500 and up in sales will get you 200 points. Get a recruit from an Avon source, such as Alma. You earn 150 points if your qualified recruit places their first or second order of $150 and pays for it. And then you get a recruit from a personal source, you get 300 points for that. And that's the same thing there. Get that recruit from a personal source for 300 points, they place the first or second order of $150 and pay for it. Now, the cool thing is, once they've got their first or second order in and they've qualified on that, you can earn 100 points for each additional $150 order that new recruit places throughout the whole campaign. And so we only have like 7 campaigns left. So you can earn, and there's this possibility to earn 700 points for 6 left. So you'd have 600 points you could earn for every single qualified recruit that you bring on. That's the thing that's really going to help be a game changer to get you on the cruise. If you promote to ambassador and above, you get a title promotion, you earn 1,000 points. And then if you help a new rep on your team, if you help them promote, you earn 500 points every time they promote.
I love how all these things help you grow your business. Not only do you earn the cruise, but it helps you grow your business. This
is definitely a you do, you get.
Yeah.
Now they have additional prizes on this too. As you're earning points to get on the cruise, you want to get up to 7,000 points for a trip for 1, or 11,000 points for a trip for 2, so both of you can go, or a friend, or whatever you want to do. You take your mom or a close friend or whatever. But as you're earning your points, when you get to 1,500 points, you earn the Avon Beauty Case. That's a $30 value. And then at 3,000 points, you earn the Avon Tote. That's a $75 value. And then at 4,500 points, you earn the Avon Carry-On Suitcase. And then from there, it's 7,000 points for a trip for 1. But you don't want to stop there. You want to get up to 11,000 points. Don't let any Grinches out there during Christmas time tell you you can't do this. You can do it.
I know I need 11,000 points because I'm taking my mom with me.
She must be earning a trip for 3, I guess.
Yay!
Don't get left behind. That's the main thing. Just keep working it. And I just want to say on this, don't worry if you don't have very many points. You really need to kick it into gear, but you can do it. We're at the end of the year right now, and Mark and Lori kind of pushed us. We wanted to get the President's Club. We had been there many times before, but because we didn't start till about halfway during the year, we were getting close to President's Club, but we didn't think we could make it. And Mark and Lori cheered us on, and we got ourselves going, and we made it to President's Club. So anybody can do this. Yeah, thank you. And now we're going for another goal. We wanted to get to gold leader by the end of the year, by campaign 26. And we're working right now to get our team sales up to qualify for that, because we just found out that we got another incentive, another push from Rick and Tina, who are just absolutely phenomenal in growing their team, and they promoted up to Silver Ambassador, putting us in line. All we needed the sales to get up to gold leader. So don't say you can't do it. Don't let the Grinch talk you out of it. Just go ahead and do it.
Yeah, and it's hard for all of us. It's hard for me. It's hard for Richard. It's hard. Mark and Lori struggle at times. Lisa Wilbur struggles at times. It's hard for all of us, but just know that everybody has the ability to make these things happen, and everybody has the ability to be on this cruise. Let's move on. Okay, so this is your tracking. As you see, I better catch up quick. But anyway, this is in Vibe. It should be on your front page in Vibe. If it's not, or if you don't have access to Vibe yet, go to Sales Leadership, Leadership Incentives, and then under Cruise Like a Boss, click on Get Details, scroll down, and you'll see your tracking so you can see where you stand. So this is our tracking form where we keep track of where we're going. And I sat and I figured this out for how do I earn the cruise if I'm just starting right now. We're all pretty much in campaign 1 right now. Or some are still in campaign 26, but let's just say we're starting in campaign 1. And I have to tell you, it's still totally doable, but you're going to have to kick it in gear. You're going to have to do the whole 13 campaigns worth of tasks and get them done in the next 6 campaigns. So if we started in campaign 1, I figured your sales at $500 the rest of the time, because this isn't a time where we can slack. You're going to have to do $500. I figured 3 personal recruits that first campaign in campaign 1. And if each of those 3 just place 3 orders out of the next 5 campaigns, that'll give you those. And then you'll promote. And so you already have 3,000 points. The next campaign 2, I figure you can get Alma leads now. So I figured you had to have 3 Alma leads and a personal. So 3 Alma recruits and a personal. That's 4 recruits that campaign. And if they place 3 out of 4 orders, that'll get you promoted again to Silver Ambassador, and you'll get 1,000 points. Again, you're going to need a lot of recruits. Your 3rd campaign, we're on the 4th, right? 3 Alma and a personal. We got 2 Alma, 2 Alma. So we have like 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 recruits is what I figure here. There's other ways to do it. I mean, some of this is promotion. If you promote, you can help your team members recruit, and you can help them promote. There's lots of ways to do it. So figure out what will work for you. But it is still doable, okay? This is 11,000 points. So I know you can do it. I'm rooting for you. So you can do it. So there's lots, like I said, there's lots of ways to earn the points for the cruise, but bottom line, it comes down to 2 basic things. You need to reach personal sales of, let's just say, $500 at this point, and invite people to join your Avon team and help them be successful. So bottom line, it's going to take deliberate effort to achieve this. This cruise is not going to drop in your lap. It's not going to happen by itself. It's not going to happen by accident. You need to follow a systematic, intentional plan if you want to be on that cruise. So let's get busy and talk about how you can do that. So this is campaign 1. These are just samples of what I put on my brochures. On the front, it says earn extra money, only $25 to start, and how to get signed up. On the back, I have my my information, and you can buy online on my website, or you can sell Avon on my website. That's all there. But here's the key, is these drawing slips. You need to get out. I mean, seriously, if you're just now getting started and you need a lot of recruits, unless you have a lot of friends and family that you know will sign up and you can get them going, you're going to need to get outside your comfort zone, and you're going to need to go out and meet people. So basically what I do is I'm like, would you like an Avon brochure? I'm standing in front of a grocery store. Would you like an Avon brochure? And hand it out like they're going to take it from you. Get it on the calendar. And hand it out. And they'll, if you're confident, they'll take it from you. And then when they take your brochure, you can say something like, I mail my brochures. Would you like to get on our mailing list so you can get them regularly? And they're going to say yes or no. And if they're not interested, that's not a problem. Just say, hey, my information's on the back, thanks, and let them go. If they are interested, then you get them to fill this out. And while they're filling out this little drawing slip, you can ask them, hey, have you ever thought about selling Avon? Or how would you like to get 40% off your Christmas shopping? And kind of have a little conversation with them. And you'd be surprised at how many people might be interested. I mean, it's not huge numbers. Might be 1 out of 5, or it might be 1 out of 10 that might be interested. And then you still have to follow up with them and get them signed up. But at this point in the cruise, seriously, I would work on getting 10 names a day. And I know that's pushing it, but you need to get 4, 5, 6, 7 recruits every campaign in order to be on this cruise at this point, if you haven't already got points. Hopefully you do. Hopefully, everybody's starting at a different place, and not everybody is just barely getting started in campaign 1. So hopefully you at least have like $500 orders from the beginning, and so you have some points.
Yep. 10 names a day makes the blues go away. A cool way of doing this too, done it in the past too, is 10 pennies. Get 10 pennies from somewhere. You probably got them laying around the house or in the couch or something. Stick them in your pocket. And every day you go out, put them like in your left pocket. And every time you get a name, for an Avon name for either a customer or a recruit, take a penny out and put it in the right-hand pocket. And when all 10 pennies are from the left pocket to the right pocket, then you get to go home.
Okay, so I bet if I ask Mark, and he's not prepared for this, but Mark, I bet I could ask you, what do you do after you get their name and phone number and all this stuff, after you've given them a brochure? What do you do before you place your next order?
3 things, actually. Follow up, and follow up.
I can't tell you. I mean, even if you're struggling for $500 orders, this is going to help you do this, these drawings and giving out books. Because I can't tell you how many times I've called somebody, and every single person that gets a book from me gets a text or a call from me before my order goes in. And I can't tell you how many times I've called somebody and they've said, oh my gosh, I've already marked up my book. Let me find it. And they'll give me an order. And sometimes they're big orders. But if you don't do that, if you don't call them, time goes by. We're all busy. Every one of us is busy. And maybe they marked that book up at 2 o'clock in the morning, and obviously they can't call you then, so they laid it down. Well, then they're going to be cleaning their house or whatever, and they're going to run across their book, and they're going to go, oh, that's expired, and they're going to throw it out. So if just making that follow-up makes all the difference in the world. It will get you orders, and it will get you recruits.
And can I just comment on that too? And then you get to open up your email in the morning, and every single day this week we've had a brand new person order on our Avon website. And that's because we have followed up. As soon as we lead, we text them, we email them, we call them, and we send them a little postcard in the mail. So there's all kinds of ways that you can follow up, and then they eventually do order from you, and then you want to thank them.
What do? You follow up?
I follow up.
Follow up.
Yep. Follow up.
That's awesome, Lori. And you've been getting in front of a lot of people. I know that for a fact. You've been handing out a lot of brochures and getting a lot of these drawing slips filled out, and it makes all the difference in the world. And now that we're coming down, we're towards the end of the slope, towards this incentive. These drawing slips are more important than ever. And you can find them in our group. They're in the files section of our Cruise Like a Boss Facebook group.
Yeah, there's lots of tips on here, but if you have any questions about how to run your Avon business, you don't know how to do something, I think Lynn has a place called onlinebeautybiz.com, and you can go there and look up any subject. You don't have to know it all the first time. If you have a question on something, go to the site, look up what it is you're having a problem with, learn it that day, boom, you're an expert in that. And then tomorrow you'll have something else come up. Just keep doing that every day and you'll succeed. You'll be cruising with us. We're playing mini golf, knocking balls over.
Yeah, and you know, when I hear questions or I hear people struggling with things, I go and I write another blog post about it. So you can even, from that onlinebeautybiz.com, you can send me, in the contact me, you can send me an email through the site about something you want to learn, and I'll write a blog post on it. So it's there for you. It's there to help you.
It's there to help you, because we went down a lot of alleyways and dead ends, and we learned by our mistakes, and we're just trying to make it easier for you. There's a lot of tips and tricks in there.
It's true. That was my way of giving back, because I never had an upline, and I had to learn everything the hard way. So why make everybody else do that when it's available and it's easy? And you know, we're all Avon reps together, right? A rising tide lifts all the ships. Mm-hmm. So anyway, moving on.
Right up to the top deck to play golf.
That's right. Okay. Oh my gosh, who is this? So I think Mark and Lori are going to talk to us about Santa.
Go ahead, Santa.
Well, you see Santa Claus on the cruise ship here, and I thought that was appropriate because you know what? It's Christmas time. We're going to cruise like a boss, but like Lynn said, you got to get that $500 in sales. So we're gonna show you how, or talk to you a little bit about how to use this time of year to make that happen. So let's move on. Like we said, you got to put that $499 or less in sales out of your mind. You need those 200 points per campaign. I'm sorry, that's not 1,800 points. I got it wrong. It's 1,200 points, but that's still 1,200 points.
It's a lot of points. 500
in sales from C1 through C6. You need those points to help you get on the cruise. So put that $499 out of your mind and hit that $500 per campaign. It could be the difference. That 1,200 points could be the difference between cruising or not cruising. So you want to hit that number and get those points. And look at this. We've got Aspira coming, and Lynn's going to talk more about Aspira in a bit. But start talking to everyone now. Talk to your customers, your friends and family, your neighbors. Start telling them about Aspira. We just got our Aspira swag. We did a little post. We've got these cool little brochures that tell you everything you need to know about the Aspira products. Start sharing that information with your customers and with your family and friends so they're ready to start ordering Aspira. And order your demos in Campaign 3. If you don't have them, you've got the Campaign 3 and What's New that came out. I'm sorry, in Campaign 1. The Campaign 3 What's New came out, and you can order your Aspira demos right there and start demoing the Aspira products to your customers. And then Campaign 3, I know that's 2 campaigns away, but start selling now. Get people excited and take pre-orders so that you can build that Campaign 3 order up to $500 before it even comes.
Yeah, it's 2 campaigns away, but with Christmas right here, it's going to go fast.
Yep.
Right in the time of year when people are making New Year's resolutions to get more healthy, you want them, as soon as they're thinking about that, to go, and didn't my Avon rep talk to me about some wellness products that I could get from Avon? So talk to them now.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay, so again, you want to work on your 200 points, and Avon has so many things that they're helping us with. And right now we have the 12 days of Christmas. You want to post to your business Facebook page every single day. And if you're not sure where to go to Facebook and look up Avon USA representatives, or go to your social media center app on your smartphone. It will be there. Today is day 4, so tomorrow will be day 5. And then you want to share it. If you're sharing someone else's post, that means that you're sending your customers to their website. For example, if I shared Lynn's post, my customers would all be going to Lynn and Richard's site, and I would lose out and they would gain.
Thank you, Lori. We love new customers.
So you just want to be careful when you're posting to Facebook and you're sharing. Make sure that you put your information and your page site so everyone knows where to go to get the products they want. Your customers get email from Avon. So if they're in your database and you have an email address in there, follow up. Don't just assume that they're reading everything. As we've all stated, it's a busy time of year. So it's your job to follow up with them. And it can be simple, like a text message, an email, and a phone call. If they don't send email from Avon Social Media Center, then again, the other ways, text messaging, phone calls, however you want to communicate, there's multiple ways. Avon's helping you. $45 order to get free shipping. So, and there's all kinds of offers. Today's offer is 20% off their order when they order on your online store. So online orders are really cool. The customer pays up front. You don't have to bag or deliver that order, and then the money goes right into your account. How awesome is that? It's like you go to bed, you wake up, and there's another order in your email, and you say, wow, Debbie ordered again. That's fantastic.
Thank, baby.
It's a positive for the customer, too, because they can sometimes get the product earlier, because otherwise they'd have to wait for us, maybe sometimes 2 weeks, to get the product delivered to them. So they can get it within a few days.
Well, one thing I would want to point out, though, if you need to make sure your website is set up correctly.
Oh, yeah.
Because when if your website is just default, the default is your customer gets to choose whether they want representative delivery or direct delivery. And in order to have these online orders that are so cool with paid for up front, no bagging and no delivery, you want your website to be set up for direct delivery only.
Yes.
And you can find a blog post about how to do that at onlinebeautybiz.com. But it is really important because especially new people, they think their customers are ordering online, and they are, but they're actually, the new rep needs to place that order.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. Did you have something else, Lori?
Nope, that's it.
Okay, moving on.
Great.
Okay.
Well, and don't forget about suggestive selling. You know, your customers will call you and they'll want to order just one product. Make sure you're helping them understand that there's other products that they can get. If they're calling you to buy a mascara, suggest an eyeliner or eye makeup remover to take that mascara off when they're done. That'll help you to start building orders. If they want to buy a nail polish, talk to them about a matching lipstick or maybe a nice bracelet that will look really nice with those freshly painted nails. If they're calling to order a bubble bath, suggest a shower gel or Avon's most popular Skin So Soft bath oil, or even a body lotion for when they get out of the shower. There's all kinds of ways to do it and all kinds of things you can do to build your customers' orders. And don't forget the A-Box. If they get up to that $40 and you're struggling to get that $10 up to the $50 order, suggest the A-Box.
Yep.
And the only thing I forgot to put on here is that $500 order. 10 customers at $50 equals $500. That's a whole lot easier to get than 20 customers at $25.
Only 10 customers. Wow. That's doable.
And don't feel like you're being pushy. You know, people are used to suggestive selling, and that's all due to McDonald's. You want fries with that? I don't know how many times you've heard that. It's just so simple. Just offer one more thing. Don't you be the one closing off the sale. Let them make up their mind. What else would you like to order? You want fries with that? You want an eyeliner with that? It's real simple.
Awesome. Okay. Anything else there, Mark?
Great.
Thank you.
Thank you. Good job.
Okay. Thank you, Mark and Lori. Great job. So guess what? Avon is helping us earn the Cruse. Just in time to keep our sales up in the new year, they are offering a Shake Up Your Sales promotion. So, in this promotion, it runs from campaigns 1 through 5, 2018, and look at all this cool stuff that you can get.
Wow.
To help you grow your Aspira business. And the cool thing about Aspira is repeat sales because it's food items and it's nutrition items and they need to reorder it. So that's pretty cool. We have all kinds of neat things. We have a speaker, we have a Fitbit, earbuds, apron, and a bag. So how this works is you boost your sales. So energize your sales while you introduce Aspira to your customers in style. And these rewards are super easy to serve up samples, share the Aspira promise, and encourage your customers to maintain a healthy lifestyle with the 3 core lines. The 3 core lines of Aspira are Boost, Glow, and Restore. And so it's increasing your sales from campaign 1 through 5, 2018, over campaigns 1 through 5, 2017. So if you increase your sales over those 5 campaigns just by $100, you get the earbuds. Just $250, you get the tote. $500 or more, you get the apron. I mean, you guys, that's just $100 more a campaign to get there. $1,000 or more is the sound machine, and $2,000 or more is the fit tracker. Plus, if you're a President's Recognition Program, I think if you're President's Council, you get additional perks to Walt Disney World because you're going to Walt Disney World anyway. So these are special perks to get, like extra special park passes and stuff.
Cool.
So, so increase your prior year award sales from campaigns 1 through 5, 2017, Trendsetter 3 through 7, and then these are the awards. So if during campaigns 1 through 5, you were not an Avon representative or your award sales were less than $500, then your base is going to be $500 anyway. And so when you get $600 in sales, you will have earned the earbuds. So hope that makes sense. There is a consistency bonus reward. Earn above reward and place an order in all 5 campaigns to receive an Avon branded, what does it say, car magnet. And I'm not exactly sure what that means. I think that you have to just earn something up here and place an order all 5 campaigns. So that's because you're being consistent. But to be honest with you, I'm not positive, so don't hold me to that. Avon will probably give us more details as this gets closer. So this is my numbers. I went through this just to try to explain, and I've got, this stuff is all covering it. Okay, so I just pulled up my President's Club tracking from last year. And as we mentioned earlier, we went away from Avon for a while. So you'll see in 2016, I didn't do very much. And actually in 2017, I didn't either. So we came back, I don't know, about campaign 20 or something in 2017. So in 2017, which is current year sales in the tracking, I only sold $133, which means then that I'm going to have the minimum. So that my sales goal will be $500. And I have to sell $600 during those 5 campaigns to earn the first prize. But let's say that your total sales in campaigns 1 through 5 in 2017 were $1,500. Then you would have to increase it by 100 to earn the first prize. So it's pretty simple. And if you go on your Avon.com, it actually puts you to the, I want to move this off of here. Okay, it puts you to the President's Club tracking, so that's where you'd find out where you stand. But all of this is geared to help you increase your sales at the beginning of the year, which is traditionally our slowest time. And people are most concerned about weight loss and meeting and, setting goals for health and all of the above. And we are going to be right there ready to do it. And all of this is going to help us also earn the Cruse.
I think, that's the thing I like, is that this is again geared towards you get. I mean, you need $500 in sales for the Cruse, and so your minimum goal is going to be $500 here too. So I love the way they combine all these incentives that they've got coming up.
The only thing is, this is $500 total, not per campaign. So anyway, it's still the same thing. It still helps us earn the Cruse.
Well, thank you for explaining that, Lynn, because I wasn't understanding it, but I understand it much better now.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Okay, so moving on. So you still have time. The incentive runs for 13 campaigns, campaign 20 through 6, or Trendsetters 22 through 8. We're currently just finishing the 7th campaign. So if you haven't started yet, do it now. And I'm saying you still have time. But like I said, and we're getting more and more urgent, because you have time, but you are going to have to really kick it into gear if you want to make it work at this point, if you're not already have points. Hopefully most of you all do. I know at least those of us on the call do right now. So hopefully if you're watching the replay, you've got points too, and so it's not going to be so critical. But if you haven't earned all the points where you want to be yet, or less than you've hoped for, you still have time to turn things around and get the momentum going. It is possible. Like Richard said, we made President's Club. And that was really a stretch for us. It wasn't like a $500 order we needed to get to President's Club. It was a big stretch, but we did it. And so if you make the commitment and you put the effort into it, you give it all you got, I know you can do this. So there may come a point in time where it'll be mathematically impossible to earn enough points, but that's not yet. That's not now.
Yep. Don't let the Grinch steal your milk and cookies yet.
So we're in the holiday season, the best time of the year to grow our sales and grow our teams. Now is the time to prospect for new customers who will fall in love with the wonderful holiday items and the Aspira that's coming out right after that. And now is the best time of the year to find team members who'd love to save 40% on their own holiday shopping and earn 40% on holiday sales, the best time of the year to buy. And maybe they have big goals for their health for the new year and they might want 40% off of those. So it's all kinds of things we have to offer.
Yeah, the first of the year is usually the time when people, January 15th, everybody gets their MasterCard and Visa from Christmas. And all of a sudden they find out that they don't have cash flow. So it could be a good time to be recruiting some new people on your team and have them try to earn the Cruse as well as make some extra money to pay off those Christmas bills.
All right. So to-do list, set your goals. Take massive action, and that massive should be in big capital letters now. We need to move it. Monitor your course and correct as needed. Stay focused and determined, and enjoy the journey. It's all part of the journey. And above all, never give up. So most important activities. Lori, I'm going to pick on you. What are the most important activities?
Well, first you have to put everything that you've learned into action. And then you have to follow up, and you don't quit.
Thank you, Mark.
Follow up. So talk to people. You might need to be talking to 10. You might need to get 10 names a day now. You might need to get 20 names a day. If you want it bad enough, you'll go out and get 50 names a day. I'm just saying it's totally possible. So talk to more people. Follow up with every brochure you give out. Follow up with every person who says they might be interested in selling Avon, and follow up with every new team member's orders. You want your new team members to be successful too, and it's a win-win for both of you. So our next meeting will be next Monday, December 11th at 3 p.m. Mountain Time. That's 2 p.m. Pacific, 3 p.m. Mountain, 4 p.m. Central, 5 p.m. Eastern. So Q&A, is there anything I missed? Anything you guys want to talk about?
Wow, great job.
Anybody? Okay, well, we're like 35 minutes in, so thank you all for being on our webinar today. Thank you, Rick, for being on. Even though Rick is driving, he's working, but he's still on here. That's pretty impressive. And we'll just go ahead and call it.
That's right.
So,
all I have to say is go out and hit that ball and get some customers.
So don't forget, come out and go golfing with us on the ship.
That'll be fun.
All right, well, here we go. I'm going to stop the recording. Thank you all for being here today.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.